Ice pass to Monaco. Monaco fires it. Monaco, Chicago,
Lights out, man. Comes in, fires shot. Put a stick on knock to three. Elena gets in and just blows him up.
Hello again, everybody, and welcome to the Robert Morris University Island Sports Center. It's the Chicago Mission, Gang Green, taking on Assabet Valley here. 15 minutes around the clock. Your starting lineup for Coach Courtney's squad is going to be Charlie Prodell, Sarah Reeder, and Alexis Bornhoft up front. It's going to be Pazin and Tubble on the blue line, and it's going to be Ilsa Brunner in net. On the left side coming on, Tubble forced her to go out in the left wing corner. Emerson helping out with there is going to be Sarah Reeder, sending pass out front, tied up by Pazin, and a loose change collected by Chuck. Chuck sends it over to Bornhoff. Bornhoff at center ice now, cross, now blue line, wide left coming in, Reeder going to the slot, and cycles it over to Charlie. Charlie tied up by two Assabet players, puck goes up and in the air, out of the zone, here to the near side for Tubble. Tubble picks it up, curls back around to her backhand here, right along the back wall. Picking her pocket's going to be Assabet, loose change for Chuck, knocked away off the puck from Pazin, and it's going to be covered up by Brunner. 14-13 to go here in the first, and Coach Courtney goes for the line change. Your lineup now is going to be Sullivan along with Ella Scotty and Kyla Schneider. Your blue liners are going to be Roth and Bessie. In the slots, Schneider and Roth. Bessie down the left wing corner. Bessie slams one over here to the near side for Tate Roth. Roth, number 55, kind of backhanded towards Kylie Schneider. Picking her pocket is going to be 4 red jerseys on the near side. Swatted at, that's going to be offsides. We're going to get a whistle here as the puck went inside the zone. There was 4 red jerseys right on the half wall. Nobody out in the middle. I think we're going to adjust our, there we go, get a little, see the blue line a little better. Hope you folks it's not too bright back home. Lineup stays the same. This puck trickles off here to the near side, picked up by Assabet. Firing a shot right at Brunner. She's going to make the save and smother it. And 13:55 to go here in the first. Face off to the left of Brunner here in the right wing circle. In the slot goes Bessie along with Schneider and Sullivan. And it's going to be Ellis Scotty up on the face-off. Kyla wins it back over to Roth. Roth slams it off to the far side for Sullivan. Pass me out of the zone. It goes, trickling all the way down. If it gets there, it's going to be an icing. No, he waved it off. In the right wing corner, picked up by Assabet, hitting the brakes past Ellis Scotty, but loose change collected by Sullivan. Sullivan throws it underneath for Schneider. Assabet picks up the loose change here in the left wing corner, and it's Kyla Schneider tying her up. Scotty comes in to knock it free. Loose change collected by Assabet. Thrown past Sullivan for the breakout on the far side. It's Schneider harassing towards the Assabet bench. Excuse me, folks. Bessie sends it over here to the near side for Scotty. Ella's going to make a move here at center ice and sends it in deep. Left to right, ringing around to the far side is going to be Kyla Schneider picking up right wing hash marks. And it's Schneider going to work in the right wing corner. Harassed by 1. Here comes Lily Myers for support. Lily's going to mohawk around and sends it right back into the right wing corner. Down behind the goal line, Morgan Link on the forecheck now, and in tow is going to be Lily Myers, picked up by Roth at the left point. She slams it back down behind the goal line, and it's going to be Lincoln Helen Lane going to work underneath the net. Morgan picks it up here on the near side. Curling around, bottom left circle hash mark, sends a bouncing pass up the Roth left point. Roth makes a move, fires one low, tipped by Lily Myers, saved by the goaltender to the right wing corner, and it's picked up by Assabet trying to get it out, kept in by Schwartz. Schwartz backhands it right into the left wing corner. It's Helen Lane on the forecheck now, and it's going to be Gianna Monaco making her way on the ice, and she backs up as a safety. Picked off by Morgan Link at the top of the right circle. It's going to be Assabet, collects the loose change on the far side. She curls back around to a forehand, sends it out of the zone into the hands of G. G makes a move here to the outside, sends a bob pass up to Lily Myers. Lily gets here just across the left circle. She's got Helen Lane or Mac Regan bringing it towards the net. Myers sends one forward. She gets taken down. Mac Regan comes in, lost it off her stick for Sophia Monaco, and Monaco sends it to Schwartz. Schwartz, right point, fires one low, wide right. Pinching in is going to be G here on the near side. G one hands it, takes the girl from Assabet with her, and it's going to be Mac Regan along with Adelino on the forecheck. It's a Sophia sandwich out there right now with a Mac Regan filling. It's Monaco on the back check here. Sent up here the breakout pass in front of G. It's a 40% of the lineup is Monaco girls into the right wing corner. Gianna takes her off into the centering pass for Adelino. It's Otto, Mac, and Sophia. Up the boards it goes towards the mission benches. Monaco forced her to go D to D. It's Mac Regan forechecking it. And here comes Assabet the other way. Firing a shot right off of Brunner's face mask between the legs of Monaco, Gianna. And we'll get a whistle as she covers it up. And 11:44 to go here in the first. Coach Courtney goes for the defensive line change. Your lineup on the defensive side of it now is going to be Tuvel along with Pazin. Your forwards remain the same. It's going to go Monaco, then Tuvel and Adelino in the slot, Mac Regan at center, and Pazin down in the right wing corner. Mac on your faceoff coming in as Sophia Monaco. Lost it out first. They picked up by Assabet. Firing a one-timer, blocked by the captain, Tuvel. Tuvel breaks to the far side in the left wing corner. She's harassed by 2, and she shoves it off here to the near side. Monaco comes trucking in hard. Sophia going to work. Poke checked free, picked up by Tuvel. Tuvel curling around to a forehand now, sends it over to Sophia. Sophia over to Mac. It's Mac and Otto up the ice, looking for the headman pass. Otto going in a line change here. She's the lone forechecker as Monaco and Regan go for the line change. And here they come out of the zone. Cut off by Adelino, thrown cross ice. That puck's going to go all the way down. We're going to get an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 11:10 to go here in the first. Face-off goes in the offensive zone for the Green Machine in the left wing corner. Mission completes the line change. Your lineup now, Bornhoff, Reeder, and Chuck. It's going to be Avi and Emerson, E&E on the blue line. In the left wing corner, Assabet controls, rings it around to the far side. Tuvel backs off, saucer pass easily picked off by Pazin there at center. She shoves one forward to Chuck. Chuck met at the blue line there by 3 red jerseys. And chip past Pazin. Emerson comes in, slams one back towards the mission benches towards Reeder. Reeder trying to knock one one-handed out and kicked away by the skates of the forward from Assabet. And she's going to make a save, or they're going to bouncing puck off the back of the boards there towards Brunner, and she's going to smother that. We'll get a whistle at 10:48. Your lineup stays the same. In the slot will be Chuck and then Pazin. Reeder at center. Bornhoff makes her way over to the slot. And Emerson along the half wall. Reeder at center, tied up by Assabet. Puck pulled back by Tubble. And Emerson slams one off here to the near side. Chuck comes trucking in hard. Pinching in is going to be Butkus of Assabet and send it back around behind the goal line for Evie. And passing over to Bornhoff. Between her legs, it's going to be Chuck with an inside step. She's in a foot race versus two. Charlie coming in, harassing by one. And picked up by Assabet. Thrown off the back of the skates of Reeder. It's Bornhoff and Chuck on the forecheck there. Back in the hands of Roth now. Roth sends it in deep. Ringing around from left to right in the right wing corner. It's Butkus versus Bornhoff. And it's going to be Bornhoff forced her to chip it loose. And slim back behind the net. Picked up by Assabet in the left wing corner here on the near side. Charlie comes in now. Reeder in tow. Bornhoff at the left dot. And the puck swings down behind the goal line. It's Assabet looking to backhand it off. Cut off by Bornhoff in the right wing corner. Kicking it forward. Knocked down by Alexis. Loose change collected by Assabet. It's Reeder on the check. She lost her stick. She's backing off here, coming out of the zone. Just past Roth. And it's going to trickle all the way down to the right wing corner for Lyric Bessie. Bessie harassed by one. Bessie makes the move. Forces her to miss, but then blows a tire. It's picked up by Roth. Roth sends it forward to Chuck. Chuck out of the zone, trying to get over to Ellis Scotty. She gets it to her. Ellis shoves it off to the far side. Assabet controlling. Charlie coming in now. Picked off by Lyric Bessie. Bessie pulls it back, sends it over to Roth. Roth from top of the right circle inside her own zone, sends one forward to Sullivan. Swing and a miss by Mia, but picked up by Schneider. And Schneider left wing hash marks now. Kyla sends it back down low for Scotty. Scotty makes the move, sends one over to Kyla down my left wing circle. It's Schneider going to work versus one. Coming in is Ellis Scotty and sends it off to the far side for Mia Sullivan. Sullivan sends it back down behind the goal line now. It's Schneider going to work. She gets up and a loose change collected by Scotty, who sends it out to the left point for Roth. Roth digging it out of the boards now. Sends a bouncing pass over to Ellis Scotty. Makes the move down bottom of the circle. Blows a tire there and into the left wing corner. It goes for Schneider. Schneider left wing hash marks now. Sends one over to Roth. Roth left point fires one. Blocker save in the left wing corner directed by the goaltender. And it's Schneider over to Scotty. Scotty tied up by three red jerseys here on the near side. Over to Roth, left point. Roth makes the move on it, fires with nice patience by Tate, looking for the tip towards Sullivan as the winger from Assabet tried to block that shot. Tate just waited for her to come out there as she had nothing left as she stood up straight to block that shot. And the puck is sent off to the far side for Schwartz. Schwartz chips one up in the air off the dasher boards into the goal, behind the goal line it goes. Assabet looking to break it out on the far side. Cross ice pass in front of us. Here they come in a 2-on-2 with Mia Sullivan back checking. And Assabet sends it in deep. Ringing around behind the net of Brunner. Schwartz going to work. Bouncing up in the left wing corner. Here comes Ellis Scotty off her stick. Over to Schneider. Schneider knuckles one forward towards Sullivan, but kept in by Assabet with 8:12 to go. Back into the left wing corner now. It's Roth. Roth, right wing hash marks here on the near side. Schneider trying to push it out. Over to Scotty. Scotty fans on it, and it's kept in by Assabet. Thrown back toward the slot. Looking for the right hash marks now. Here comes Tate Roth. Roth bodied off. Looks to put a body on it. And she lost her tire, lost her skates there. In the left wing corner for Sullivan. Sullivan, left wing hash marks, trying to shove one forward. And pinched in was going to be Assabet. Poke check by Roth. Puck goes down behind the net as Roth loses her skates again in the slot. She gets back up defending the front of the net. And it's going to be Sullivan over to Schneider. Schneider across her own blue line now. Backhanded forward, tied up by one. Schneider pushed the forward and run off the puck. She battling it out now. Still going with Schneider. Coming in is Lily Myers now. Along with Morgan and Link. It's Myers, left hash marks, looking to fire a shot, tied up by one. Morgan Link comes in and picks her pocket. And it's going to be Assabet throws it off to the far side. Trucking all the way across, going to be Gianna Monaco. G down in the right wing corner. She shoved up, but she got speed along with Morgan Link coming in. Morgan ties her up. Here comes Helen Lane to fish it out. Helen gets a shoulder right in the numbers there. And it's picked up by Assabet in the 2-on-2 50-50 battle. Morgan still harassing though. Three red jerseys below the goal line. Helen gets it out for stick out to G. G fires a rifter. Knocked down in front of the goaltender. Back out to the blue line, kept in by Schwartz. Schwartz fires one off of Assabet jersey in the left wing corner. It goes at 6:57. Assabet trying to get it out now. Knocked down by G at the blue line. Gianna with the keep. Sends it over to Helen Lane. Helen Lane over to Morgan Lake. Just touched out of the zone by Assabet. It's Gianna on a foot race. Gianna poke checks it away to Lily Myers. Myers gets a handle on it, sends it in deep. And we're going to get an offsides? Or are we going to get it too many? Too many on the ice for Assabet, and Missioner headed to the one-man advantage. I actually didn't see that. I thought they were going to call offsides. So Impurity Men, serving the bench minor, is going to be number 51, Butkus, at 6:43 to go here in the first. This power play brought to you by Big Sammy's Hot Dogs. Remember what Big Sammy says, eat more hot dogs. Now serving two locations, one in Elk Grove and one in Elgin. Try the mozzarella lugs, they're fantastic. You can get a beer in Elgin. Your power play unit out there now is going to be Bornhoff along with Scotty and Reeder. Rebound out front for Ellis Scotty. Couldn't quite get to. Your blue liners are going to be Pazin and Roth. Heavy with the keep at the blue line. Throws it up in the air. Knocked down by Scotty. Top left circle. And Chuck back down behind the goal line. Here comes Reeder. Reeder gets shoved off the puck there. His girl had nice body positioning. Boxed her out. But Bornhoff comes with the loose change. It's Bornhoff left dot. Bottom left circle. Curling back around. Hangs onto it. A little bit of puck possession for Alexis. Alexis fires a shot. Blocked off a shin guard of Assabet. And it's going to be left wing hash marks for Alexis. Alexis trying to get it to Reeder. Out to the point for Pazin. Chopped at it and missed. Is Pazin out of the zone. It goes for Roth. Roth right in front of us. Backhands went up off the boards. Into the zone it goes. That's going to be offsides. We're going to get a whistle. And we'll get a face-off right in front of us with 51 seconds to go here on the power play. Mission goes for the line change. Your lineup now, Chuck, Link, Myers up front. Your blue liners are going to be Tuvel and Schneider. It's picked up by Charlie. Charlie to Link, pulls it back, sends it off the far side for Lily Myers. Myers at center, pulls it back and going to control it. Comes over to Kyla. Kyla got a quarterback to play now. Across the blue center line, now the blue line left wing side. Curling around, looking to drop it to Chuck. Goes cross ice pass for Tuvel. Tuvel walks it over, sends it over to the Link. Link trying to get it to Myers in the bumper. No go. Knuckling up in the air out of the zone. Here comes Assabet in a foot race. Brunner coming out of the net. Here she comes. She's going to shove it off in the left wing corner or right wing corner. Spinning around is going to be Assabet. No go. And it's picked up by Schneider. Schneider goes up the ice here for Tuvel. Tuvel over to Link. And Link going to push it up the ice here in a 3-on-2. Here comes Link. Link with Chuck in tow. Lily Myers right side. Morgan Link gets taken down. It's going to be a 5-on-3. Nope. As that too many men penalty expires, it'll be a 5-on-4 once again. We'll stay with the Big Sammy's Hot Dogs power play. But it's going to be tripping as your call. Number 5 goes to the box. At 5:21. So an extended Big Sammy's power play. Make it 5-on-3. Oh, I can't see it, folks. There was 6 seconds remaining on it, so it was a 6-second 5-on-3. Or 6-second 5-on-3. Out to the point goes Tuvel over to Schneider. Schneider left dot. Cross ice pass for Myers. Link fires one, rips it out here to the near side. Ringing around, kept in by Schneider. Schneider out of the zone, it goes to Tuvel. Tuvel's going to have to pull it back and regroup. It's 5-on-4 for a minute 11. Sent in the zone by a Link. Ringing around from right to left. It's Charlie on the forecheck. Send it over here to the near side. Kept in by Schneider, who sends it back over to Chuck. Chuck sends it over to tie point for Tuvel. Tuvel over to Schneider, top left circle. Schneider walks in and fires one between the legs, knocked down by Assabet. Here they coming out of the zone in a 1-on-1 versus Emerson. Lily Myers on a back check. Top left circle, takes her down. No call on that one. Down behind the net, picked up by Lily Myers. And it's going to be, here comes Kyler Schneider. Schneider sends it over, backhanded up in the air for Tuvel. Tuvel going to work in front of the benches. Sends one forward, one hand. Here comes Alexis Bornhoff along with Reeder and Scotty with 35 seconds to go. Inside the zone. Runner. Hope checks it off her stick. Picked up by Schneider. Schneider knuckles one forward. It's picked up by Scotty. Scotty's got Reeder on her right. Sauce across for Reeder. Reeder pulling it back, looking for Bornhoff. Bottom of sorry, pass up front. Kicked away by Assabet. Picked up by Reeder. There's 17 seconds to go on that Big Sammy's power play. Out for Roth. Right point. Roth walking in. Good angle shot. Tipped by Reeder. Rebound saved by the goaltender. Picked up by Ellis Scotty. Loose change collected by Reeder. Right side. Reeder pulling it out. She's got Roth. High point. Reeder comes in the slot. Fires one low. Blocker saved to Bornhoff. Bornhoff with 2 seconds to go. And that's the end of our Big Sammy's power play. And it's going to be Reeder down behind the right corner. Sends it over to Roth. Right point. Roth patiently waits. Fires one high. Knocked down by Assabet with 3:41 to go here in the period. On the far side in front of the Assabet benches. Knocked down by Roth. Assabet goes for the line change. And Tate picks up the loose change. Tate here on the right up the middle. Curls back and around. She's got Bornhoff on, along with Scotty on her right. It's Ellis Scotty in front of the Assabet bench. Drops in for Bornhoff. Picked up by Roth. Blocked by Assabet coming out of the zone. Going to send one in front of their bench. And pull it out here towards Schwartz. Schwartz sends it up the ice for Bornhoff. Off her stick it goes inside the zone. And it's going to be Alexis along with Ellis Scotty on the forecheck. Sent off to the far side. Knocked down by a Reeder. It goes back the other way. And Assabet looking to reverse the ice here on the near side with just over 3 minutes to go in the first period. It's a 2-on-2 in front of Schwartz and Pazin. Over to Abby, looking to fire a shot off Abby's stick into netting. It goes and out of play. And we'll get a whistle and a stoppage. Then we'll get a face-off inside the zone. Looks like it'll be in the left wing circle to Brunner's right. Your lineup now is going to be a Sophia sandwich with a Regan filling. It's going to be Tuvel and Pazin on the blue line. Moving out forward here is going to be Otto in the neutral zone. Backhanded forward is going to be offsides is going to be the call as Otto came trucking in hard there. Lineup stays the same. Monaco goes to the left wing, Adelino right, Mack at center, Pazin and Tubble left to right on D. Mack on your face-off, rolls it back to Sophia. Sophia curling back around to her forehand. She's tied up by 2. Coming in is Mack for support. Here's 4 red jerseys right here on the near side. If they can just pop one loose to the far side, it'll end up with some good open space for Gangrene. Backing off is in Monaco. Tubble poke, checks it forward towards Sophia. Sophia's trying to send one out towards Otto. Here it goes. There's the breakout. It's the speed line on the far side. Otto gets interfered with in the right wing corner. It's Mack going in the corner. Tie it up, push her in the wall, thrown back the other way for Tubble. Emerson chips one up in the air, down in the corner for Mack. Monaco off the left post, Otto on the right. Mack tied up by 1, loose change for Otto. Monaco's high F3 now. Otto cycling down low for Mack Regan, looking for Monaco in the devil's door. Here she goes. Mack's tied up. Here comes Sophia. Sophia bodies her off the puck, trying to shove it forward and fish it out towards Mack. Picked up here, going the other way. Monaco puts it off and runs her off the wall here and hangs onto it. Good job by Monaco keeping that puck in deep. 1:59 to go here. It's Mack and Monaco kicking it out. They're trying to be Sophia. Fished over to Mack Regan. Mack fighting up, sent it off here to the near side. Backing up is Pazin. Otto on the back check now. Evie ties her up, knocked it loose for Sophia. Right back in. It's going to be offsides as Mack was just across the blue line. And with $1:44 to go here in the first, we'll get a whistle and a face-off just outside the zone. Your lineup now, Lily Myers, Morgan Lincoln, Helen Lane. Your blue liners are Roth and Bessie. Bessie going to send one in deep. Rings it around from right to left. It's going to be Morgan Lincoln, left wing corner, gets the position on it. And looking to chip it down low for Helen Lane. Lily Myers high F3. Lyric Bessie on the far side as the right point. Roth wide open high left side. Link gets taken down. Helen Lane on the offensive side of the puck there. As Morgan gets to her feet, we're going to get a whistle for a frozen puck. And there's $1:20 to go. It'll be an offensive zone face-off for the Green Machine. Your lineup now, Lily Myers along the half wall, Helen Lane in the slot, Morgan Link at center, Roth and Bessie left to right on the blue line. Lily comes in and chip it back down low for Morgan Link. And Assabet met her there and throws it off to the other side. Lyric in front of them as Assabet benches. Back checking is going to be Lily Myers and Helen Lane. Looking to get it past Lyric, no go. Bodied up the puck by Lyric, slotted away by Helen Lane, and then the right wing corner here on the near side for Roth. Roth and Helen Lane chipping it forward, left open wide right D. Oh, shot over Brunner's head into the left wing side. Kept in by Assabet. Swings around here to the near side. It's going to be Helen Lane, the left wing hash mix now, met by Roth, picked up by Helen, who sends one forward, trying to get it to Lily Myers. That's going to be in and out of the zone. They're going to be offsides. And we'll get a whistle. And we'll get a line change from Coach Courtney. Face-off won by Assabet. It's Schneider, Scotty, and Sullivan out there now. It's going to be Schwartz and G on D. In the left wing corner for Quinn. 42-second remaining. She's looking to cycle it behind the back packs towards Gianna. It's picked off by Assabet. And it's picked up by Mia Sullivan. Sullivan's got Schneider breaking. Good stick by the defender. One hands it back in the hands of Gianna. Sends one back over to Sullivan. Sullivan pulling it back, looking to regroup. Sends it cross ice for Schwartz. Schwartz with plenty of time and space. Up the ice for Scotty. Scotty sends one in. It's knocked down by Assabet. Couldn't quite get it in deep. Sending it forward in front of Gianna. One-on-one. Gianna put a stick on it and bodies her in the right wing corner as the puck goes down for Ella Scotty with 16 seconds to go. Ella Scotty, a little backhand shovel pass towards Schneider. Schneider here on the near side and rings it back underneath the net of Brunner to the far side for Schwartz. Schwartz trying to chip it out of the zone. Back in the hands of Sullivan. Over towards Schneider. And that sound will do it. That's the end of the first period. So at the end of one, it's the Chicago Mission 0. Assabet Valley 0 as we head to the first intermission. This first intermission brought to you by Fireball Cinnamon Whiskey. Fireball. Ignite the night. At least that's what it says on a bottle anyway. Enjoy the intermission, folks. And the first half of our player spotlight for today's game, our goaltender, Ilsa Brunner. Enjoy, folks. Welcome back, folks, for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Let's get ready for some second period hockey. Your starting lineup for the second period: Chuck, Reeder, and Alexis. It's going to be Emerson and Evie on the blue line. E and E. Ilsa Brunner has the net. There's 15 minutes on the clock. It's 0-0, folks. Then a little bit of back and forth. Some good opportunities here. See if Mission can't get one in the net. Face off for Reeder, tied up, coming in is Bornhoff. Bornhoff just takes one to her grill and gets taken down with an elbow there. Pass intercepted by Reeder, but poke checked away by Assabet. No offsides call there. Firing a shot, saved by Brunner. Rebound, Juicy out front, knocked away by Stubble. Chipped off here to the near side for Bornhoff. Bornhoff going to send one out towards Chuck. Chuck backhands one into the corner. It's going to be Chuck in the forecheck against the defenseman. Chuck going to work. Slams it off to the far side, out of the zone it goes. And ringing out is going to be picked up by Paz in front of the Assabet bench. Evie sends over here to the near side, off of Bornhoff's stick to Emerson. Emerson's going to send one in deep, but it's gloved by the defenseman. That'll go in and out of the zone, and we'll get offsides and a whistle. And 14:24 to go here in the second. And Mission goes for the line change. Your lineup now is going to be Link, Myers, and Helen. So that's Lily, Link, and Lane, the three L's. Back over to Bessie. Bessie to Roth. Nope, Bessie curls back around, harassed by one. Lyric's going to carry it behind the net for Brunner. Pulls it back, sending wave, suckering in the tube, trying to create some space there. No go, back in the hands of Lyric. Lyric forward towards Lily Myers. Myers pushing it wide right. Makes a move around it. That's going to be offsides. Let's get a replay on that one and see how it looked. Here it comes. Lyric over, up the ice for Myers. She makes the way towards that blue line. Let's see, was the one, but oh boy. That was close, folks. Guess we should call Toronto. Link wins the faceoff for Schwartz. Schwartz and G on D, gloved down by Helen Lane. Knocked up in the air by Assabet, back to Helen. Helen cross-ice pass for Lily Myers, trying to get it into a slot there, and Assabet going to work. Sends it out towards Schwartz. Schwartz going to backhand it up in the air for Helen Lane. Helen in front of the Mission benches. Gets her pocket picked and picked off for Morgan Link, though. Link at the left dot. She's harassed by two red jerseys, and here they come the other way in a 2-on-2 in front of G and Schwartz. Carrying it wide left in front of Schwartz now. Making it. Lily Myers on the back check there, picking her pocket. Down behind the goal line for Schwartz. Schwartz over to G. G on the far side. Look, she's got Lily Myers up the ice. It's Myers in a one-on-one. Lily top of the left circle, coming down left dot. Full toe drag one for the forehand, backhand, forehand. No go. Just out of control from Lily, almost to be able to get that shot off. It's going to be Schwartz over to G. Sophia Monaco made her way onto the ice now. Back inside the zone it goes. No icing. Waved off. It's Sophia Monaco at speed. Sophia poke checked it. Slammed down by Assabet here to the inside. Touching it forward. Cut off by Mac Regan. Back in the hands of Emerson Tubble. Emerson pulling back around forehand. Sends it towards Otto. Otto chips one forward. Monaco comes streaking in now. Sauce the other way. Kicked away by Schwartz. Picked up here by Quinn. Quinn shoves it forward towards Ottolino. Intercepted by Assabet. Throwing it back the other way. Off the glove of Quinn. Down behind the goal line with 12:50 to go. It's going to be on the inside, picked up by Otto. Otto over to Mac. Chipped away by Assabet, back in the hands of Ottolino. Otto up towards Monaco. Inside the zone it goes, and she goes cross ice. Mac Regan, the forechecker now. Not kept in by Pazin. Pazin tied up and kicks it over from Otto to Mac. Back in the hands of Ottolino. And it's going to be down in the corner for Monaco. Monaco centering pass towards Mac Regan, kicked away by Assabet. Back in the hands of Pazin. Pazin with 200. Here comes Otto, kept in for Evie. Evie's backhands in his own Zelmerson style. And it's Sophia Monaco on the forecheck. Just out of the reaching hands of Sophia, picked up by Tubble. Tubble makes a move, looking for the shot, fires one forward. Nobody home from Gang Green. Backing up, Sullivan covering D now. Mac Regan on the back check, and it's going to be along with Emerson Tubble. Sullivan bodies her up the puck, no call. Picked up by Mac Regan. Mac down behind the goal line, sends it off to the defenseman Tubble, who one hands it over to Schneider. Schneider backhands out of his own. That puck is rolling in on edge, all the way in the left wing corner on the far side. Thrown past Sullivan here up the middle. Going to be Pazin going to work now. Pazin out there with Lyric Bessie. Pazin drops it for Lyric. Lyric's got Sullivan open here on the near side with the defenseman from Assabet creeping in. It's picked up by Schneider. Schneider's got Scotty in a slash. Schneider to Snotty. Scotty forehand, backhand, forehand. It's a Chicago Mission goal! That went from, looked like Kyla Schneider over to Ella Scotty, who went backhand, forehand. Sorry, not backhand, forehand, backhand, but backhand, forehand. And that's going to be Ella Scotty with the goal here in the period at 11:40. So Ella Scotty gets on the board. Kyla Schneider with the assist. And it's 1-0, folks. Making their way onto the ice is going to be Chuck, Reeder, and Bornhoff. Your blue liners are Roth and Bessie. Bornhoff right in front of us going to work. Hopped it up into the air. Swatted at by a Reeder. Sent off to the far side for Chuck. Intercepted by Assabet. Here they come the other way. Collected by Charlie. Charlie sends one up off the boards by the benches. They're all the way down behind the goal line. It's Bornhoff and Reeder on the forecheck. Assabet slings it out here to the near side quick. Knocked down and kept in by Proto. Swatted away by Assabet. Here they come the other way. Alexis curls back around. And it's going to be picked up by a Reeder. Reeder on the full back check now. Assabet hitting the brakes and lets her fly by a little bit. Bornhoff comes in, firing a shot as Assabet intercepted by Bessie. Bessie sends it over to Reeder. Reeder trying to send one forward, nicked away by the defenseman of Assabet, who throws it in deep. And it's going to ring around from right to left for Tate Roth. Roth sends one towards Bornhoff. Bornhoff couldn't dig it out of the boards. Here comes Reeder. Backhanded back in the zone by Assabet. Assabet with a forechecker there. Roth gets bodied off the puck, picked up by Bessie. And it's Bessie in the right hash mark now. Out towards Chuck. Chuck sends it back over to Lyric. Lyric in a little D-to-D pass over to Tate. Tate's got Bornhoff here on the near side. Up for Alexis. Alexis curling back around, sends it up the ice for Reeder. Reeder's got Chuck. Intercepted by Assabet and cut off by Reeder. Thrown back the other way. Picked off by Reeder on a loose change. Here comes Sarah, knocked away by Assabet. And it's going to have to be Reeder on the back check. In front of Lyric. Firing a shot low, blocked by Lyric into the left wing corner. It's going to be Roth, sends one forward, not swinging a miss by Assabet. Loose change for Bornhoff. Bornhoff pushing it forward towards Chuck. Chuck sends it in deep into the left wing corner, and it's Bornhoff, the lone forechecker. Look, make a move. She fakes the slap shot, throws back around to the far side, and it's coming the other way in a 2-on-2 in front of Gianna. High left side, coming to fire a shot, wide left of the goal line, bouncing puck for Brunner, and we're going to get a whistle with 10:04 here in the second period. Your lineup now is going to be Sullivan, Scotty, and Schneider. Blue liners are going to be Schwartz and G. In the slot goes Gianna, then Schneider. And it was Mia Sullivan right here along the half wall. It's Schwartz now in possession of the puck. Schwartz cuts back, blows a tire, and loses an edge, and takes the Assabet girl with her. And Ella Scotty sends one towards Schneider. Schneider gloved it down at center ice, picked up by Mia Sullivan, thrown back the other way by Assabet. Scotty bounces one off the boards there, knocked up here by Sullivan, back to Ella Scotty. And Scotty lost off her stick at her feet. She doesn't see it. She's tied up by one. Coming in is going to be Scotty, who picked her pocket. It's going to be Ella, right circle, come down, bottom of the right dot, holds on to it. Center pass for Schneider, blocked by Assabet. Picked back up by Kyla. Kyla going to work in the left wing corner. Sends a backhand pass just between Gianna and Schwartz. And that puck's going to race all the way down by Brunner. And it's collected by Quinn. Quinn here on the near side, stretches the pass up towards Sullivan, touching out towards Scotty. Poke checked away by Schneider. Back in the hands of Mia. Mia trying to shove one forward. Spinning around as the Assabet player and cut off by Schwartz. It's Schwartz and Sullivan going to work. Ella Scotty covering D. Gianna playing safety there in the middle. In the left wing corner is going to be Gianna, goes trucking down the left wing side, makes a move, shoulder checks both ways, and dumps it off for Ella Scotty. Scotty up the ice for Schneider. Schneider slams one forward. Puck's going to head towards the goaltender. Good angle pass. It's going to be playing billiards. It's a nice bank shot. Then here comes Assabet with speed past Schneider, and one-on-one versus Schwartz and Tubble. One-on-one versus Schwartz. Tubble now picks up the loose change on the left wing side, sends it towards Lily Myers. Myers towards Link now. It's Link, Myers, and Schneider. Morgan Link sends it over to Schneider. Schneider turns first, looking for the line change. And it's going to be Kyla now blowing a tire there. Picked off by Lily Myers. Myers blows it in hard. Hit the corner. She hit hard there in the corner. Looked like that was a funky play on her shoulder. Hopefully she's okay. She's headed towards the bench, folks. Out to the blue line for Pazin. Pazin fires one. Pad saved by the goaltender. And it's Helen Lane in the left wing corner going to work. Bodied off the puck for Annalino. Back to Helen. Helen trying to get it to Link. Link was tied up here towards the slot. Coming in is going to be Tubble, who sends one back into the right wing corner for Otto. Otto shoved it over to Helen Lane. Helen trying to get one over to Link. No go. Cut off by Assabet, who's going to send one forward. Kept in by Pazin. Pazin over to Otto. Intercepted by Otto. Assabet is going to throw it away. That puck's going to go down. We're going to get an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 7:59 to go here in the second. And a face-off in the left wing circle. Referee checking on Lily Myers, making sure she's okay. Your lineup now is a Sophia sandwich with a Regan filling. It's Monaco in the slot, Otto along the half wall. Blue liners are Tubble and Pazin. Regan sends it towards Otto. Otto going to send one back behind the net, harassing by one. Here comes Sophia Monaco. She cuts her off. And it's going to be Adelino for support. And Monaco fishing out the loose change. Gets it over to Tubble as she gets cross-checked. Tubble fires one. Tipped by Regan. Back in the hands of Mac. Mac clearing around, leaving for the wraparound. Stuffed by Assabet. On the back check, here comes Assabet. Thrown away, picked off by Sophia. Just couldn't quite keep it. Back in the hands of Monaco. Monaco tried to get it over to Mac Regan and thrown into the zone by Assabet Valley. Sticked away by Brunner, picked up by Tubble. Tubble sends one back the other way for Pazin. Pazin looking to curl it back around to her forehand. Sends it over to Emerson. Harassed by 3 down low. Coming out towards Otto. Kept in by the Assabet Blue Liners. And thrown right back in behind the goal line. It's Pazin now on the right post, off the right side. Curling around, sends it over to Sophia. Sophia touches it forward towards Ray Regan. Cut off by Assabet. They read that one. They're looking for the typical breakout. It's going to be back in the hands of Monaco. Monaco over to Otto. Off her skate. Curling forward. Otto didn't see it. Kept in by Assabet. Poke check by Pazin. Coming across for Emerson. Firing a shot. Saved by Brunner. Into the hands of Tubble. She's got Monaco on the far side, but couldn't get it to her. A lot of pressure on one side. They're leaving the weak side wide open. Michigan can ring it around to the far side. They'll get there. Heavy gets bodied off the puck. Here comes Monaco to force it, throw it out towards Adelino. High right circle. Looking to fire a shot. Saved by Brunner. Rebound out front. Tied up by Tubble. Sent back behind the net. It's going to be Pazin going to work. Pazin hangs onto it. Stepping in is going to be Assabet. Monaco picked up her stick and the puck trickles out of the zone. And it's going to be Monaco on the forecheck. Now Michigan goes for the line change. Here they're coming the other way. Gangrene needs a defensive change right now with 6:27 to go. Pazin down in the corner. She goes down, takes the Assabet girl with her. Mac Regan coming in for support. It's Chuck in the slot with Tubble and Bornhoff left side. 2-on-2 battle down low. Pazin gets tripped up, and that's going to be a Mission power play. It's going to be Tubble coming across for Charlie. Charlie over to Bornhoff, just fans on the pass, receiving the pass as Brunner made her way to the bench, try to get that extra attacker. But with 6:09 to go here in the period, that is the third penalty of the contest for Assabet Valley. And number 27 heads to the box for tripping. And it's a one-man advantage for Gangrene. This power play brought to you by Jay's Beef in Harwood Heights on Montrose and Narragansett. Jay's Beef. You've tried the rest? Now try the best. Stop in and see Jay, Johnny, Frankie, the Fortuna brothers. Tell them I said hi, folks. Your power play unit out there now for Gangrene is going to be Chuck along with Myers and Link. Your blue liners are going to be Schneider and Roth. If Chuck drops it for Link, swatted away by Assabet, and sent up to behind the goal line, right wing hash marks there, trying to knuckle it out of his own past Roth. That puck's going to trickle all the way down, and that's going to be an icing, and we're going to bring that one all the way back. 1:08 to go here on that Jay's Beef power play. Face off in the right wing circle in the offensive zone for the Green Machine. Coach Courtney changes the defenseman. It's going to be Schneider and Tubble up on the D on the blue line. Chuck right half wall. Lily Myers in the slot. Morgan Leak at center. Pulls it back easily for Tubble. Emerson a little bit of time and space. Throws one out the other way. It's going to be Assabet on a breakaway. Left wing Hashmarks makes a move, fires a shot off the post. It didn't go in. Picked up by Emerson. Curling back around underneath the net is going to be Tubble. Tubble mohawks around, creating some space. Drops it for Schneider. And let's calm things down going the other way. Schneider up the ice towards Link. Off her skate it goes, picked up by Assabet. Morgan going to have to hustle back here to pick that loose change up. Back in the hands of Schneider. Sends one forward to Myers. It's Myers and Schneider. Curling back around. Lily Myers couldn't quite get that girl to bite on that fake. Thrown past the defenseman, picked up by Schwartz. Schwartz looking to curl back around now. Sends it across ice for Reeder. Reeder across the blue line, left wing hash marks. Reeder going to work in the left wing corner now. Reeder versus one. Now here in the center, keeps going, skating around. Looking to drop it for Schwartz. Nope, Reeder hangs on to it. Reeder coming all the way down, looking for Mac Regan in the slot. Reeder sends one forward. Pad saved by the goaltender. 13 seconds to go on that Jays Beef power play. Out of zone, knocked down by Assabet. Reeder flipped up a stick, kicked away. That's offsides. No call. Toe drag around Schwartz. Schwartz poke checked it free. Picked up by Ellis Scotty, and that'll do it for the power play. It's Mac Regan. Stepping up was going to be Assabet. Mac Regan sends one in deep. It's going to be Mac and Ellis Scotty on the forecheck, along with Sarah Reeder as F3. Schwartz is your blue liner, along with Tate Roth. Then for even strength, pass over to Reeder, and off her stick it goes towards Assabet, firing a shot up and out of play. It goes off the stick of Roth, and we're going to get a whistle with 4:19 to go here in the second. Face off to the left of Brunner in the right wing circle in the offensive zone for Assabet. Your lineup now, Helen Lane, Sophia Adelino, and Mia Sullivan. Your blue liners are going to be Tubble and Pazin. Sullivan sends it over to Tubble. Tubble's got Helen Lane up off the glass. It goes for Helen. Helen trucking into the right wing hash marks. That picks it up. Sullivan in the slot. Helen goes off right, left now. Underneath the net, all the way around the left wing hash marks. Sends it over to Pazin. Pazin walks the blue line, holds onto it, sends it back, knuckling into the left wing corner for Sullivan. Sullivan down behind the goal line. She gets cross-sticked into the boards, and here comes Helen Lane. It's a 2-on-2, 50-50 battle. Helen looking to fish it out. Helen comes away with it. She's got Otto left dot. Helen curls around left to right here. Hanging on to it right post, now to the right hash marks. Backhands over to Tuttle. Bouncing puck, sent back over to Helen. Helen knocks it down. Good hand-eye coordination by number 39. Sends it underneath for Otto. Otto gets shoved off the puck in the right wing corner. Past Helen Lane for Emerson. Back underneath the net for Otto. Assabet cut it off. Sent off to the far side. Here comes Sullivan. Sullivan, loose change collected by Mia. Sends one back here to the slot. Intercepted by Assabet, who's going to send one all the way down for the icing as they needed a line change, and we'll get a whistle with 3:24 to go here. That's an icing, and we're going to bring that one all the way back. Face off in the offensive zone for Gang Green in the right wing circle. Your lineup now is going to be Myers, Link, and Schneider. It's going to be Bessie and Roth are your blue liners. Schneider high left point though, Bessie right point. Myers top of the right circle along the half wall, and Roth in the slot. Link sends it over to Myers. Myers out to Bessie. Bessie sends one back into the corner. Intercepted by Assabet. Thrown underneath the net. It's Schneider ringing back around. Pitching in is going to be Roth, who shoves one back up in the air in the left wing corner for Link. Link got two on her, couldn't get control of it. Coming in is Lily Myers, the body off the puck, and it's in her skates. Lily trying to shove it off here to the near side. Swatted away by Assabet to Bessie on the right point. Firing a shot blocked by Assabet's stick. And here comes the near side. Thrown back behind Lily Myers, picked up by Assabet. Here they come the other way. Tate Roth going to have to adjust. Poke check forward. It's Roth with the inside position. She boxes her out. In the right wing corner it goes. Good job by Roth. It's a 2-on-2 battle. Roth going to force her to go up the boards there. Schneider bodies it out or bashes it out of the zone. Lily Myers poked it forward. It's Lily Myers unabated. Here she goes, left up, cuts back to the slot, fires a shot off the crossbar, rebounded out, no goal. Picked up by Roth. Roth slings one up off the glass. Bouncing puck is loose for Assabet, knocked away and collected by Myers right in front of the Mission benches, who slams one back in deep with 2:26 to go. Couple of crossbars hit in this period, folks. Nothing to show for it other than one twine earlier in the period. It's Assabet firing a shot off the glove of Brunner into the right wing corner, over for Schneider. Schneider gets shoved one in the back. Here comes Ella Scotty. 4 red jerseys on one side. Michigan just find that open ice. Trying to get it off to the far side. Scotty over to Bessie, looking to get it over to Monaco. Monaco collects the loose change. Monaco a little bit of speed, bounces one towards Schneider, just out of her reaching hands. We're going to get an icing, and we're going to bring that one all the way back. 1:53 to go here in the second. Face-off goes at a left wing circle to the right of Brunner, and Mission completes the line change. Up front, it's going to be Chuck and Sophia Monaco on wing. Ella Scotty at center. It's going to be Schwartz and G on D. That's the lineup on the slot goes Sophia, Gianna, and Charlie. Face-off won by Assabet. Here comes Chuck. Firing a shot is blocked off of Charlie into the corner for Schwartz. Schwartz curling back around, trying to send it up here to the near side. Coming in is going to be Ella Scotty. Trying to get it out to Sophia. Sophia finally collects it. She's tied up by one. Lost change for Scotty. Scotty to Monaco. Monaco to Chuck. Chuck back to Sophia. It's Sophia. Top of the right circle. Comes down right dot. Sends over to Charlie for the one-timer. Just missing off her stick. Charlie looking for the tip in. It's going to be Chuck. Chuck left wing hash marks met by 3 red jerseys. Coming in is Scotty. Scotty is picked up by Sophia. Lost it off her stick back for Scotty. Scotty kept it in. Scotty fires one wide left. We got a $1.20 to go. It's Gianna pinching in hard. Gianna down for sister Sophia. Sophia hangs onto it. Shoved off the puck for Charlie. Sophia couldn't quite get a handle on it now. Now she's back to her feet. Sophia gets on it, sends it out here to the near side or far side for Gianna. Gianna patiently waits, sends one low, tipped by Sophia. Knocked down on Sophia in front of the slot. Reader was looking for the backdoor rebound and couldn't quite get it as it was knocked between the legs of Monaco as she got taken down. We're going to get offsides and a whistle with 57.6 seconds to go here in the period. And we'll get a face-off just outside the zone, right in front of us. It's going to be Bornhoff, Reeder, and Lily Myers. Tubble and Pazin on the blue line. Reeder on your face-off sends one forward to Lily Myers. Lily couldn't quite get to it. His butt gets stuffed in on it. And Reeder's going to cut her off. And the shot fired towards Brunner. She's going to smother that one with 49.1 seconds to go. And we'll get a whistle. Face-off to the left of Brunner. One by Reeder, back to Pazin. It's Pazin and Tubble along with Myers. Myers looking to break out of the zone there. At her feet, drops over here for Reeder. It's Reeder and Bornhoff to the 2-on-1. Reeder left dot, comes in all the way, fires a shot, saved by the goaltender. Rebound out front. Just a hair behind it was Lily Myers. And back in the corner for Reeder. Reeder to Bornhoff. Off the stick of the defenseman here to the near side for Bornhoff. 28 seconds to go. Bornhoff sends one towards Lily Myers. Good poke check by Butkus, the defenseman of Assabet. And here they come the other way. It's Emerson Tubble in the one-on-one on the far side, looking to get it over. Emerson picks her pocket, sends it off the glass, knocked down for Reeder. It's Reeder coming down, right circle, right dot, comes in, pulls, drags, fires a shot. It's a Sarah Reeder, Chicago missing goal! Reeder comes in, right hash marks, pulls one in, top shelf where Mama hides the cookies. 10 seconds to go here in the contest. Reeder gets on the board. It's 2-0, folks. I believe that went from Tubble to Reeder. Your lineup now is going to be Helen Lane, Mac Regan, and Mia Sullivan. It's going to be Bessie and Roth on the blue, and Mac trying to make something happen here with 10 seconds to go. Bessie poke checks it forward, pulling it back inside the zone for Assabet. Is picked off by Helen Lane, and she throws it in. But that sound is the end of the second period. So at the end of 2, it's the Chicago Mission 2 and Assabet Valley 0 as we head to the second period. Ice cut intermission. Mission will make their way off the ice. And we go to the long ice cut intermission, folks. Get about a 10-minute break, so go get yourself a cup of coffee or a Jack and Coke, whatever you fancy this time of day. As we head to the second intermission. This second intermission brought to you by Villaggio's Italian Ristorante in Roselle, Illinois. Villaggio's, voted the #1 Italian restaurant in Roselle by me and Rocky. Stop in and see Berto, Hugo, Edgar, Brenda. Tell them I said hi, folks. And please enjoy the second half of our player spotlight. It's our goalie, once again, Ilsa Brunner. Enjoy the intermission, folks. Welcome back, folks. It's the final frame here at Robert Morris Island Sports Center. You're starting the lineup for the third period. Helen Lane, Mac Regan, and Mia Sullivan up front. Your blue liner is going to be Roth and Bessie from left to right. Ilsa Brunner has the net. Here's 15 minutes on the clock, and looks like defensively they're making a change. So it's going to be the captain, Emerson Tubble, along with Evie Pazin from right to left. Helen Lane left winging it. Mac wins it cleanly back towards Emerson. Emerson inside her own zone, left to right. Here she comes around behind the net of Brunner. Puck protection style. Emerson coming up here to the near side. Shoves one forward towards Mac Regan. Mohawking around and pulling it back is going to be Assabet. And back to the outside. Cut off by met by Helen Lane. Inside the zone it goes. Poke check by Pazin. Swatted at by Tubble. Loose change collected by Helen Lane, who shoves it forward towards Sullivan, who's on a breakaway. Sullivan, forehand, backhand, forehand. Shoves one forward. Right to the feet. Sullivan trying to shove one in. She's tied up. And it's picked up by Mac Regan. Mac to Sullivan. Bouncing puck is loose on the far side. And it's Helen Lane going to work in the right wing corner. In front of that, Mac Regan won the deflection. Couldn't get it in his zone. Thrown up in the air, knuckling and sliding all the way down. That's going to be an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 14-18 to go here in the third. Face off in the left wing circle. Your lineup now, Schneider along with Adelino and Morgan Link at center. Sorry folks, a little distracted there. I got this tasty cup of coffee in front of me, and looks like we got a penalty situation. Tate Roth going to the box here early in the third for tripping at 14-13. This penalty kill brought to you by Classic Packaging of Northbrook, Illinois. Classic Packaging. You can't have a penalty without a box. Your penalty killers are going to be Sophia Monaco and Ella Scani up front. It's going to be Bessie and Schwartz on the blue line. Schwartz now on the half wall, coming out. Ella Scotty gets her pocket pick right towards the slot. Fire shot saved by Brunner. And we're going to get a whistle. And we're going to do it once again to Brunner's right. Monaco in the slot with Bessie. Ella Scotty at center. Schwartz on the half wall. Down in the corner for Schwartz. Schwartz shoves it off to Bessie. Bessie slams one towards Sophia Monaco. Monaco sends one out of the zone towards Scotty. Scotty chips one forward. It's going to be Ella in a foot race. Ella with the inside position. Hangs onto it. Shove it off and take it off into the goal line. And it's going to be a whistle as the net comes off. And we've got 1 minute remaining on that Classic Packaging PK. Your lineup now looks like Coach Courtney's going to stand pat with her blue line or for her penalty kill. Monaco in the slot. Ella Scotty at center. Backing up now is Bessie and Schwartz. And coming across, trying to send one past Bessie. Coming in is Monaco. Monaco right in front of the penalty box and slams one towards the zone. It's going to be Monaco on the forecheck now. Patiently waiting. Carrying it off to the far side. Monaco forced to go right up the boards with it. Cut off by Ella Scotty. Coming into Sophia Monaco. Monaco in the slot. Makes the move. Trying to get the shorty. No go. Picked up by Sophia down in the corner. Sophia tied up by two. It's Monaco hanging on to it now. Nice strong in our stick there is Sophia. Coming in is Scotty for support off of Scotty's stick. Here comes Monaco out of the back. Took 2-on-2 in front of Bessie. Bessie's going to take her wide. Looks to fire one across. Wide left over for Sophia. Poke checked away by Monaco. Back out front to the high slot for Scotty. Looking to fire one. Blocked by Ella Scotty Shingard. It's Scotty and Monaco on a 2-on-1. It's Monaco with speed up the outside. Poke checked away. She ran out of a little bit of gas. Monaco curled around. Sends it towards Scotty. Scotty tipped one forward. Saved by the goaltender. Curling back around to the inside is going to be Assabet. Here they're coming up the boards. 2-on-2. Make it 3-on-2. Ella Scotty back checking. Monaco Gianna now right dot. Fires one wide right from Assabet. 7 seconds to go on this Classic Packaging PK. Here comes Mac Regan with speed. It's Mac down the right hash marks. That's going to do it for the Classic Packaging PK. It's Mac in the corner now. Mac hangs on to the left wing side. Assabet picks her pocket. We're even strength. It's Adelino coming in now. Otto left dots. Curling back around the left wing corner. Mac in the slot. Centering pass. Blocked by 3 red jerseys. All 5 collapsing on it. Helen Lane over to Emerson Tubble. Blocker saved by the goaltender. Juicy in the slot for Mac. Mac over to G. G over to Tubble. Just past her reaching hands. Picked up by Emerson. Sent one to net. Tipped by Otto. Right for the slot. by Mac Regan, and that's a Chicago Mission goal! Let's see if we get it on the replay, folks. It's Emerson sends one to Otto. Otto over to Mac, and we've got a 3-0 lead. So, at 12:18, here in the third, Mac Regan gets on the scoreboard, and it's 3-0, folks. Mac Regan with the goal. Adelino and Tubble with the assists, and we're back to center ice. It's Prodel along with Link and Schneider. Your blue liners are going to be Tubble and Pazin. Assabet sends it in deep past Tubble. Tubble going to work the left wing corner. Shoulder checks, goes back to the right side. Curling back round up off the glass and the dashboard towards Charlie. Charlie trying to shove one towards Emerson. It's going to be Emerson and Kyla, the two captains up on the near side. Kyla going. Sauce across for Tubble. Tubble forward, saved by the goaltender off the right post. Send it out towards Charlie. Charlie slams it right back the other way. Backing off is Link and Tubble. And sent out of the zone. Kicked forward by Link. Off of Schneider's stick and swatted out of zone by Assabet, and it's picked up by Pazin. Pazin's going to truck all the way down to the right wing corner behind the net of Brunner, right to left. Hurling back around is Pazin underneath the net, looking to go D-to-D, little saucer backhand pass to Emerson. Emerson up to Chuck. Chuck now at the blue line, sends one forward to Link. Link touching it forward towards Schneider. Schneider didn't get to it. Here to the inside, back in the hands left, Morgan Link at the left wing hash marks. And it's going to be Assabet coming the other way, and a 2-on-2. Pazin blew a tire. It's 2-on-1. Bessie takes her off to the right side. Coming back on the forecheck. Bessie forced her to throw it away. Sticked away by Brunner. Fires one forward. Knuckly and glove saved by Brunner. And Bessie says, don't you touch my goaltender. And that's not the one she should go after, folks. It's the one that took a smack at Brunner after the whistle at 11:16 here in the third period. Coach Courtney goes for the line change. It's going to be Otto, Regan, and Helen Lane. Your blue liners are going to be Roth and Bessie. Bessie sends one up off the glass, hit the girl from Assabet, I think, right in the head. That puck was loose. Left blue line firing a shot is going to be Assabet, blocked by Regan. Into the hands of Bessie. Bessie sends one up here to the near side for Helen Lane. Helen gives it over to Otto. Otto trying to shove one forward. That's going to be offside. We're going to get a whistle at 10:59 here to go in the third period. Back in the hands, just outside the zone here. Back in the hands, but just outside the zone, right in front of the Mission benches. It's Helen Mack and Mia Sullivan now. The blue liners are Roth and Bessie. Here to the near side, Helen Lane giving chase long. Assabet defenseman pulls it back, makes a move around Helen, swatted at by Mac Regan. At the feet of Helen Lane, Helen pulls it back and drops it for Roth on the regroup. Roth goes D to Bessie. Bessie walks into the Assabet benches and throws it in deep. It's Helen Lane on the forecheck now. Comes trucking in hard, left to right, brings it off to the far side. It's going to be kept in by Lyric. Lyric right in front of Assabet's bench, fires one. Tip, knocked down by Assabet, looking for Helen Lane, was looking for the tip there. Lyric popped it free. It's going to be Reeder tied up. Reeder gets shoved off the puck. Both of them go down. The girl from Assabet lost her stick. She's making her way back to the bench. I think she took the brunt end of that physical blow. And Bessie sends it back behind the net for Reeder. Nope, picked up by Roth. Roth sends one forward to Sullivan. Punched forward by Sullivan, back to Reeder. Kicked away by Assabet, back in the hands of Mia. Number 10 here on the near side. Curls back around underneath the net. Down behind Brunner now. Sends it over to Bessie, creating some space. She's got Reeder right in front of her. Bessie curls back, sends it up the ice for Helen Lane. She's got Sullivan on her right. It's Sullivan across the blue line, down right dot, fires a shot. Blocker save in the left wing corner. Kept in by Reeder. Reeder in the left corner goal line. Gives it over to Helen Lane. Helen walks in, fires a shot. Blocker saved by the goaltender. Down behind the net for Reeder. Picked up by Assabet. Here comes Lily Myers now. Up in the air towards the blue line in front of Gianna. It's a one-on-one in front of G. Bornhoff coming in, throws it cross ice in front of the Mission benches. Lily Myers on the back check. Hopped it loose for Reeder. Reeder curling back around. She's got Bornhoff on her left for the headman pass. Picked up by Alexis. Cuts back and goes up the ice for Myers. Myers making a move around the forward. Here just inside the blue line. Cuts back. Top of the blue line. Fires a shot. Blocker saving in the net. Picked up by Bornhoff. I'm sure the glass behind the net. Bornhoff chopped at it a couple times. Puck is finally loose. Reeder gets bodied off the puck as that puck came off the left wing corner. Here comes Myers. Cross ice pass. Kicked away by Schwartz. Kept inside the zone for Reeder. Reeder sends one towards Myers, and it's picked off by Assabet. It's going to be Gianna on the 2-on-1. Schwartz back checking. Left hash marks looking to sauce across. Blocker saved by Brunner. Back in the right wing corner for Monaco. Monaco is going to force her to go up the ice with it towards the slot. Intercepted by Myers. Myers curling around the reaching forward. Sends it up the ice to Bornhoff. Bornhoff at top of the right circle. Gets upended and taken down into the right wing corner. And it's Assabet picks up the loose change here on the near side. Out towards Ella Scotty now. Scotty cuts it off at the blue line. She gets bodied off the puck. We're going to get offsides. Nope. We're getting a penalty here. Penalty is going to be on, or is he calling offsides? Boy, he called offsides all the way over the opposite blue line, folks. That's a first. Opposite blue line, like he was by the corner of the Mission bench, and he called a penalty box side on right by us. Your lineup now is going to be Chuck along with Scotty and Sophia Monaco. It's going to be Pazin and Tubble on the blue line. Pazin shoves one off the right wing corner, accepted by Assabet. Right in front of slot, tied up by Tubble. Out to the far side for Chuck. It's Chuck, Sophia, and Scotty. Here comes Chuck. Just across the blue line in front of the Assabet bench. Drops it for Sophia. Sophia, top of the right circle, makes curls around the right hash marks now. Sends it down low for Prodel. Prodel going to work. Got Monaco on the right side of her. Trying to send it over to Sophia. Charlie hangs on at bottom right circle. Sends one in front of the net. Rest right in front of the crease there to Ella Scotty. And back around down low for Charlie. Charlie, top of the left circle, poked away by Assabet, and they're going to have to regroup, pull it back. It goes Chuck over to Tubble. Tubble over to Pazin. Pazin's got Scotty in the background. It's going to be over to Chuck. Chuck sends it forward off the Assabet sticks in front of their own benches. Monaco forced her to throw it away. Picked up by Assabet. Coming around, swinging and misses. Scotty right in front of Tubble. Firing a shot, saved by Brunner. Loose change collected by Ella Scotty. Sent off to the left wing corner, 7:42. Tubble back over to Scotty. Scotty's got Chuck, sends it back over down to Tubble. Tubble blows a tire in the left wing corner. Looking for support. Back inside the zone for Scotty. Forced to throw it away. Saved by Brunner. Back in the left wing corner. Tubble's tied up. Scotty trying to chip one towards Monaco. Monaco holds on to a puck protection style. Coming in is going to be Tubble. Force it out. Knocked down by Scotty. Back in the hands of Tubble. And chipped down by Assabet. On the offensive side of it. Firing a shot wide right in front of Brunner. Out to the right point for Prodel. Thrown back the other way. Assabet going to work here. Chuck trying to chop it out of his own no-go. Firing a shot wide left in front of Brunner all the way out to the left point. Monaco comes in, forced to throw it underneath the net. And it's going to be Assabet going to work. Firing a shot, blocker, safe, point blank range. Picked up by Sophia Monaco. Here comes Sophia up in front of the Mission bench. It's Monaco alone change as she goes to the inside. Body off the puck. Monaco comes in right side. Forced to throw it underneath. Monaco blows a tire, trying to muscle that one back off. Picked off by Schneider. Schneider pops it up in the air. Here comes Morgan Link on the forecheck with 6:45 to go. Sun underneath for Schneider. Schneider looking for the give and go for Link. She's tied up for two, but Schneider's going to maintain control. Chips it past Link, and coming out is Assabet, breaking up the ice here on the near side, and picks up the loose change in front of Roth. Fires one in, knuckle puck towards Brunner. She lets it go here in the right wing corner, and the referee blows the whistle because he thought Brunner had gloved it and held on to it, but she didn't. She let it go, and with 6:28 to go, we're going to get an offensive zone face-off for Assabet to the left of Ilsa Brunner. Your lineup now, Adelino, Link, and Bessie. Link and Schneider. Your blue liners going to be Roth and Bessie. Top of the right circle, Assabet controls the faceoff. Swatted at by Adelino. Into the left wing corner for Bessie as that puck trickled off Assabet's player. Schneider couldn't get a hand on it. Puck goes out of the neutral zone. And Assabet looking to regroup. Link on the forecheck now. Sauced up in the air. It's right at center ice line. Off of Martin's glove there, into the right wing corners. Lyric goes trucking down in the right wing corner to the left of Brunner. Swings it off to the far side, kept in by Assabet, knocked down by a Link, picked up by Roth. Roth, backhand pass to Schneider. Schneider's got Otto breaking. Schneider sauce across for Otto. Otto shoves it inside the zone. Off the left post behind the net she goes. Down left to right. Sorry, pass towards Schneider. She had two red jerseys there. Boy, if that one would have snuck through, the goalie was dead meat. Poke kicked away by Roth. Backed off by Regan. Right in front of Bessie. Left wing dot. Fired a shot. Lyric blocked it with her stick and then lost it. Knocked up in the air by Roth off of Assabet's player. And it's picked up by Mac Regan. It's Mac collecting the loose change. Headmans it over to Schneider. Schneider coming across the blue line now. Hits the brakes and she flies right by. Schneider sends it over to Mac Regan. She's got Mia Sullivan breaking towards the slot. Mac curling underneath forehand. Tied up by two. Sends it over to point for Gianna. Gianna fires one low. Off the stick of Assabet. Trying to split the D. No go as Schwartz plays back on it. And Assabet sends it in deep. Behind the net of Brunner. It's going to be Gianna left to right. Gianna with time and space. Here she comes. She's got Sullivan on her right. Up the ice for Helen Lane. Right through traffic. Back in the hands of Assabet. Coming in is Helen Lane the other way. Knocked down by G inside her own blue line. Collects the loose change. Throws back around now. Gianna trying to get over to Helen Lane. Assabet sent two up the boards. Here on the near side, Gianna bodies her with a little shoulder in the numbers there. No call. Down behind the right wing corner out to the right point. Firing a shot right in the Brunner's glove. We're going to get a whistle at 4:48 here in the third. Your lineup now, Coach Courtney goes for the line change. Bornhoft, Reeder, and Lily Myers. And it's going to be Tubble and Pazin on the blue line. In the slot goes Bornhoft, then Tubble and Myers. And in the right wing corner is going to be Pazin. Face off tied up by Reeder. Back in the right wing corner for Evie. Evie getting shoved off the puck. She hangs onto it and swings it off to the far side for Myers. Lily trying to chip one forward. Couldn't get it out. Now she does. Kicks it over to Bornhoff. Bornhoff spin around past the Reeder. And picked off by Assabet. Looking for Reeder with the break. Making a move around Myers. Poke check by Bornhoff. And the loose change collected by Assabet. Come back the other way. Reeder sends it forward towards the center ice, right in front of the penalty boxes there. And Bornhoff gets on the defensive side and picks her pocket back in the hands of Pazin. Pazin patiently waiting. DDD pass to Tuvel. Tuvel up towards Myers. Stepping in front was going to be Assabet. Assabet back in the hands of Tuvel. Sends one out to the blue line. Kept in by the defender. Picked up by Lily Myers. Poke checked away by the Assabet Valley. And missing on it was going to be Pazin, but Reeder is going to pick it up and pull it back with 4 minutes to go. Reeder makes a little bit of a move of stick handling over to the hands of Myers. Poke checked away by Assabet. Popped it up in the air. Top of the left circle coming down. Looking to make a move on it. Sends it over left wing hash marks. Kicking forward towards Reeder. Reeder over to Lily Myers. Myers has got Bornhoff breaking. It's Bornhoff trying to cut across. The defender of Assabet picked her pocket. And here comes Assabet. Sums the other way. Just at the blue line there. Sends it in deep. And Pazin's going to have to go to work here at 3:38 remaining. Pazin right to left. Hits the brakes and she lets her fly by. Bornhoff gets bodied off the puck. Picked up by Assabet. Top of left circle all the way high now. Over to the right point. Sophia Monaco patrolling left point. Out to the point, Bornhoff takes the girl down. Tuvel tries to send one towards Reeder. Puck is loose for Monaco. Poke checked away for Reeder. Back in the hands of Sophia. Knocked away by Assabet going the other way. And it's going to be Pazin picking up the loose change. Pazin curling back around. Sends a bob pass for Chuck. Chuck trying to send one forward. Knocked away by Assabet coming the other way. Picked off by Ella Scotti. And inside the zone for Pazin. 3 minutes remaining here in the contest. It's Tate Roth in the left wing circle. Bouncing puck kept in by Assabet. Thrown right back towards Roth. Roth down behind the goal line, cuts it, hits to the outside now. She's got Monaco breaking up the ice, curling back around behind Brunner. Is going to be Roth creating some space. Sends the break out towards Chuck. Chuck's got Ella Scotti. Scotti lost off her stick. There's her and Monaco kind of collided there. Roth popped it free, bottom left circle, and bodied off the puck off the back of the net. Assabet maintains control, and down behind the goal line for Scotti. Scotti shoves it off towards Roth. Roth, far side. Coming up left wing hash mark. Sauces one all the way towards the goaltender. Goaltender's going to have to make a save. Here comes Chuck on the forecheck. Out here towards Ella Scotti. Scotti loses it for Chuck. Chuck over to Monaco. Monaco makes a move. Comes in, fires a shot. Saved by the goaltender. Back in the hands of Sophia. Sophia blew a tire behind the net. Tried to get it over to Charlie. Puck is loose towards the blue line. Swing and a miss by Roth. Backing up is going to be Bessie and Roth in a 2-on-2. Back checking is Ella Scotti. High slot. Coming across in front of Roth. And we're going to fire one wide right. Off the back of the net. Bessie comes in behind underneath the net. Swatted at by Roth to the far side. Picked up by Ella Scotti. Coming out is Adelino. Sent one into the right wing corner. Wide open space there. Poke checked by Roth. Pulling a tire is going to be both Assabet players. Picked up by Lyric. Lyric going to swing one off to the far side. Nobody home for Assabet Valley. Kicked forward by Adelino. Back into their hands. Assabet in front of their own bench. Swatted at by Schneider. Into the left wing corner it goes. Assabet going to work here on the near side. Otto back checking along with Morgan Link. Back in the hands of Schneider. Schneider to Otto. It's a 2-on-2. Otto, right circle, fires a shot. No rebound given right in the chest of the goaltender. And we're going to get a whistle.
Are you going to 14?
I'm going to 14s after this one. 6:40. 1:30 remaining here in the contest. Your lineup now is going to be Otto, Link, and Schneider. Your blue liner is going to be Schwartz and G. Schneider gets the face off, top of the right circle, coming back in, right dot, sends one across for Link. Link on the backhand, rebound save, back in the hands of Link, who fires another one forward. 2 saves by the goaltender. G sends one underneath the net, and it's going to be picked up by Assabet's Butkus on the far side. Intercepted by Schneider, read that one perfectly, right dot. Schneider coming out to the right hash marks, uses the referee as a pick play, and down in the corner she goes. Here comes Adelino. Schneider gets taken off her skates with just over a minute remaining. It's Schneider battling it out along with Adelino. At the feet of Schneider at the goal line, heads off to the right corner. Assabet picking her pocket, coming in is going to be Link. And it's the other way, it's a 2-on-2 in front of Schwartz and G. High right circle coming in, Gianna's going to carry her wide right. Trying to hit the brakes, but Gianna doesn't bite on it. And it's in the hands of G at her skates. Didn't see it, picked up by Link as Monaco dumped over one of the players down there from Assabet. There's a little bit of a collision play. Morgan Link gets run off the puck into the left wing corner. It's going to be Sullivan and Link. 36 seconds remaining in this contest. Brings it off here to the near side. Left wing hash marks. Assabet breaking out of the zone. Cut off by Helen Lane. Trickling for the far side. Pinching in is going to be Schwartz. Schwartz chips one up in the air off of the Assabet player on the bench there. And that went out of play. And we'll get a whistle with 25 seconds to go here in the contest. Your lineup now, Helen Lane, Mac Regan, and Mia Sullivan. Blue liners are going to be Pazin and Tubble. Assabet shove one forward fast, coming across in the slot, met by Tubble and Pazin, and throw one right in front of the net. Juicy across the crease, but nobody there from Assabet. Here on the far side, pop free by Tubble and Regan. Regan trying to shove it out of zone with 11 seconds to go. Sends one all the way down. That's going to be an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 7.3 seconds to go here in the contest. Face off to the right of Brunner in the left wing circle. In the slot goes Paz and then Helen Lane. Mac Regan at center. Mia Sullivan making her way over to the slot now. And Tubble along the half wall. Mac on your face off. One over in the left wing corner for Tubble. Tubble curling back around, tied up by 2. Mac Regan playing defense here. And it's going to be Tubble battling out. That sound is the end of the game. Your final score here at RMU Island Ice Center. The Chicago Mission 3 and Assabet Valley 0. As we head to my favorite part of the broadcast, welcome to Rockies Recap. For the visiting Assabet Valley, the only thing on the scoreboard is penalties. 3 of them. Too many men in the first period at 6:43, served by number 51, Butkus. Tripping by number 5 in the first period at 5:21, and tripping by number 27 in the second period at 6:09. For the home team, Chicago Mission, the lone penalty, Tate Roth, number 55, tripping in the third period at 14:13. Goals scored by Alice Scotty, assisted by Kyla Schneider at 11:40 in the second period. Sarah Reeder in the second period, assisted by Emerson Tubble at 10.1 seconds remaining. And in the third period at 12:18, Mac Regan, assisted by Sophia Adelino and Emerson Tubble, to give you a score of 3-0. So, thank you for watching. Once again, your final score here in Robert Morris University Island Ice Center. The Chicago Mission 3, Assabet Valley 0. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast. You get yourself about an hour and 20-minute break as the 14U Chicago Mission plays another game here at 6:40 against Bell Tire at the Ice Castle. So I'm packing up my gear and I'm headed on over back into Mount Lebanon. About a good 40-minute drive, so I'll be packing it up quick, folks, and getting out of here. So grab yourself a sandwich, a cup of coffee, or a beer. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.